I forgot what the tweet was. Oh, here you go. Here's the tweet, right? And let me take a quick sip of protein before we move into this. Here's the tweet. Your favorite influencer has a manager, agent, social media team, photographer, podcast editor, and videographer. You're not behind. You just don't have a budget right now. Don't be fooled. I'll let that sit with you for a little bit while I blow my nose. This Kleenex box that my dog bit. Why he chose this, I don't know. He also bit the fucking remote control for the TV out here. So I don't know how he didn't explode doing that. I'm pretty thankful that he bit the Kleenex box in this office as opposed to everything else that he totally could have reached. Keyboard, mouse, Stream Deck, phone, laptop cord, Go XLR, any of the monitor. I don't fucking know what he's capable of. New dog, by the way, not old dog Storm. I could talk more about him in another video, but I don't want to have this drag on too long. I think I'll end it with this, right? So your favorite influencer has all these things. You're not behind. You just don't have a budget right now. Don't be fooled. This is misleading, if I had to give it a word. It's kind of like a cop-out, right? Because you say this to somebody who, say, is trying to do YouTube and they're not doing well on YouTube. If they read this, they might think, oh, I just don't have the money. That's why this isn't working out. Because that's what you're making it sound like. You just don't have a budget right now. That's not the case. At least that's not always the case. I would say, what budget do you need to do something like this? What I'm doing right now. You want a nice camera. Nobody wants to look at shitty quality, or at least not that shitty a quality. I mean, you got like the fucking PewDiePie and like Critical who upload in 720p, and it's fine. It works. Great. Clearly, they're doing fucking amazing. Mic, good mic, but you can find good mics for cheap. Here's something people need to understand. You might look at someone like me right now. For example, I have, 740,000 subs. Doing well. Life's good, right? I can't complain. I mean, I can, but I shouldn't. I have a Canon EOS R here. I've got a Sony some shit for streaming. I've got the fucking fancy schmancy mic that fucking everybody else has. I have 4 monitors in front of me right now. I've got Elgato key lights that are expensive as all shit. I'm in my own office space that not everybody has to do something like this. I've got the cute props in the background. I've got a protein shake of my fucking logo. You know, like, I've got a Stream Deck. I've got a lot of shit that helps carry a lot of the weight. I understand that, but I also didn't always have this. Like, I had to start broke. I had to buy all my own equipment, so I had to save up for a camera. Well, I didn't even save up for a camera. That's a lie. I took out a Discover credit card, and those motherfuckers, for some reason, gave me $700 at that point. And I was like, $700? You kidding me? You're so bad. I thought I was fucking rolling in the dough. The things I could buy. I mean, I won't have to pay this off for like 19 years. I was a fucking idiot, clearly. It was like my second credit card. They gave me $700. I maxed that bitch instantly. As soon as I could use it, I went to go get a Canon Rebel T6i, threw it all on the credit card, got that, and then with my other credit card, and then actual money too. I used some of my real IRL money. You know, I bought what the fuck was it? I forgot what the mics were, but the mics had to be like $30 to $50. I said mics because I wanted to do a podcast too. I bought cheap audio cables. I bought a Phantom Power, like $15 thing to help because they were XLR cables that needed to go along with it. And I didn't know all these things too. I went through a bunch of complicated processes where I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm doing something wrong. I used lighting I already had and then finally saved up enough to get like a box light or a soft box light, which was the biggest fucking waste of money. Don't buy that. It's fucking stupid. So many cheap ring lights you can get on Amazon. Like, dude, just all the TikTok kids, just get the circle ring light. You can record a video like that fucking easy peasy. I've got key lights because I'm bloated. Yeah, I mean, and that's all I did. As far as decoration in the back, I hung up cardboard I had from work that had like cute stuff on it. I had a random Mexican flag that I had. Like, it was always a bunch of random shit. My props were toys I used to have. I used a MacBook Pro that I had for college. Not MacBook Pro, a MacBook Air that I had for college. iMovie was free, so I fucking just edited on that. And GarageBand for audio. I'm saying all that to say I didn't have any of this bullshit she's talking about. I don't have this shit now. So I don't know what the fuck she means. Manager? No. Agent? No. Social media team? Fucking why? Photographer? It's called me pressing the self timer on this. Podcast editor? Don't fucking have one. Videographer? It's called a fucking stand. I have editors, but I clearly went a long time without editors. I have editors now because I need the help. Because I can't manage everything at this point. I'm just so confused who she's talking about. Who is the favorite influencer that, what are you talking about, Casey Neistat? It's so weird that like you're making this jump to the fucking ceiling for these people. Like, hey, the reason why you're not Casey Neistat is because you don't have what Casey Neistat has. Like, yeah, no shit. Most of us aren't Casey Neistat. I don't understand. What are you talking about? Like Sniper Wolf? Like hey, you're not Sniper Wolf because you don't have millions of dollars? I don't even know how to phrase it. Who are you helping by saying something like that? I know you're trying to be motivational with this and uplift small creators, but this is the wrong thing to say. The reason why you weren't growing, or the reason why you're not a large creator, is because you don't have tens of thousands of dollars to shovel out or to pay salary to someone for this shit that you don't need, frankly. There are massive creators on every platform that don't have these things. They may book out for like a freelance session, but like, I don't know, this is what's like social media team. I don't know what fucking YouTuber has that. Photographer, podcast, like I think she just really milked it. I can kind of see the point she was trying to get at. But no, actually, that's a lie. No, this is fucking stupid. You don't need any of this to succeed. How fucking stupid this is. And there's 24,000 likes on it, which makes no sense. It very much caters to the 1% of the 1% of influencers. And these are people who are just already fucking massive. You don't need it to get to them. You might need that to then maintain where they're at and continue to grow, because then it just becomes too much on your plate. It's very stupid to say that that's not why you're there, though. It's almost like she believes this because maybe she's tried it and it's not working out for her. I know I'm talking about myself, but I know if I talk to 15 creators I had access to right now, I guarantee if anything, maybe they have a brand manager. That's it. And that's because at this point in the game, when you start talking about real money with brands, yeah, it can become worrisome if you don't know what the fuck your worth is. But that's completely different than what the fuck she's saying. I don't know. I saw that and I was just upset. Here, let me see the replies on here. One guy said false, nice. But why invalidate their hard work? It's not like your favorite influencer became famous straight away. Yeah, I mean, that's what I don't understand. Clarifying, this is usually people with like over 500K, if not 1 mil. Any of my friends with hundreds of thousands of followers who have any of this. A lot of people really just do everything themselves. Facts. Okay, well, thankfully, the majority of these replies are shitting on this. Rightfully so. I think it's a horrible take. One guy in here came to fucking suck his own dick. People need to hear this and know. Why? Because I am one of those guys helping these influencers make content. That guy clearly just thinks he's more important than he really is. Can an editor be very key to your success on YouTube? Yes, 1000%. Do you need an editor? No. Some people do. Some people just don't know dick. Can't edit to save their lives, right? And don't want to take the time to do it because they're so focused on this end of things. I've seen those creators, you know, and it was just like, dude, I wouldn't be able to edit this. If I edited it, it would be fucking shit. But for this dickwad, and he didn't even say he's an editor. Maybe he's just a guy fucking holding a light. I don't fucking know. But to make such a blanket statement and just be like, yeah, you definitely need these very obscure positions is fucking bananas to me. This person said, and sponsors, so money from that too. People get discouraged fast because they don't realize it. And sponsors? Am I misunderstanding this fucking statement? What do you mean, and sponsors? Your favorite influencer has a manager, agent, social media team, photographer, podcast editor, videographer, and sponsors. You're not behind, you just don't have a budget right now. Don't be fooled. How does that make sense in that context, lady? What the fuck are you talking about? That doesn't even make sense in the scope of what she's saying. Budget has nothing to do with that. Sponsors go to people who have eyes on them. So that doesn't even make sense. I'm just gonna dismiss you. I'm gonna dismiss you because no. I'm sorry. This is a really bad take. I thought it was a slightly bad take when I first read it. Looking at it now and just sitting in it, horrendous take. I was gonna try and cut her some slack and be like, but I get what she's no, this is worded in a terrible way. This makes it seem like to succeed, you just need the budget to succeed, which is a blatant lie. I could give somebody $1 million and say, make a YouTube channel and get 1 million subscribers. There is zero guarantee that happens. No fucking guarantee that's gonna happen. Why? Because you might suck. The one thing that matters, you might fucking suck. You might suck as a content creator. You might have dick for ideas. You might just be boring as hell. Like, it's just not, You can't force success on something like YouTube. Will you probably gain subscribers because of that? I'm sure. But does it guarantee the type of success that I think she's trying to poke at? No, not at all. So giving this shitty cop-out of, yeah, no, don't worry. Once you're able to afford all these not necessary people, then you'll be fine. It's fucking stupid. It's annoying. It's trash. is trash. And that's all I have to say. I don't have anything to plug, really. Gamer Subs. A new flavor, cotton candy, baby, or waifu candy. Not cotton candy, might be Gamer Subs. Sweet as hell. If you like dessert energy boosters, that's your shit right there. Gamer Subs. Code Mr. Gigi 10% off. And as always, I am Mr. Gigi, and I am out.
Next level.